The fate of these buildings here in Boya subdivision, Simolo Big Localu Modern, will be determined latest April 9, 2021 at the Conference Hall of the National Anti-Corruption Commission, CONAC in Yaounde, where those claiming ownership of this structure will prove to the Anti-Corruption Commission how they acquired the land to build. There are a total of 14 sites with approximately 8,000 plus houses already planted on them. In a press release dated 19 March 2021, the chairman of CONAC, Reverend Dr. J. Denning Masigam, spelled out that all those occupying this site, from Boya Station, Federal's Quarters, GRA, Clerk's Quarters, Lower Farms, Upper Farms, Boya Fuel Plantation, Presidential Residence Land, Bostal Institute, Guest House, Wadas Barracks, Boya Regional Hospital Land, and the government practicing school Moliko Boya should come along with the following document: 1. Attribution Act of the land, 2. Land Certificate, 3. Building Permit, and 4. Receipt of the payment of a transaction through auction sales or by private treaty at the Divisional Land Revenue Collector of Fako Division.
Personally, I've addressed at least 90% of my petitions to government about land grabbing in Fako. I've copied CONAC.
And to Barrister Eko Mengonge, CONAC has taken the right step.
So if CONAC is coming in to try to correct this, they have 100% of my support and the support of the people of Fako especially.
But reminded this Cameroon Anti-Corruption Commission that the land in question is not state land.
There has been a mistaken impression all along, especially in Fako, that all land in Fako is state land. That is false. I can tell you that as far as 1959, the British government was paying rents to the Joint Council, Bakri Council of Victoria and Boya Council, which consisted Manga Williams and Chief Gevash Osendeli. They're paying rents over all the lands that were occupied by government. I'm talking about the GRA, the class quarters, the federal quarter. I don't know if it existed then. We had all these government station buildings. The British government used to pay rents to the traditional council on this land. Do you know why? Because it was not owned by the government. In fact, there was no Cameroon government as we know it today before 1961. So who owned this land before then? So let us be clear, the government doesn't own land in Fako except land that it has legally expropriated. And the process of expropriation requires the government to pay compensation to the owners of the land. The owners of the land existed here before the government of Cameroon came into being.
This legal mind also said the Cameroon government still has a window of opportunity to right the wrongs before things spill out.
A horrible conflict brewing in the making. Because it will get to a point where our young Fako boys and girls will not have a place to build their houses, they'll not have a place to farm, they'll not have jobs as they do not have now, and they'll be surrounded by strangers, all who are occupying these positions, who have occupied their lands through illegal process of acquisition because they had the power. And there'll be very serious conflict in the brewing. I had the occasion to tell the Minister of Lands recently in Yaounde, through his Secretary General, that if this situation is not stemmed early, we shall have a worse conflict within Fako than what is happening in the whole North and Southwest province.
April 9 is the date, and Yaounde Conference Center, the venue. The Fako sons and daughters are therefore waiting for an outcome that might change everything.